Whoopty, I said I'm addicted to blue jays. Or, hey, but your addiction to the limelight must have failed, cause your ass, your 15-minute nigga, whatever, however many, yeah, I know it wasn't 15, but your minutes of fame has sadly dried up. Let's see if you can extend the clock, cause I don't think you is. Anyways, what's up? What's happening? It's K.A. We back in this thing. Cash your gutty sleep with a cut up, but you know the little nigga want a ton. And we here to talk about CJ Whoopty, whatever the fuck that nigga last name is. But we here to talk about him, man. Just him being an emotional ass nigga at the end of the day, just being foolish. But anyways, let's talk about it. But yeah, like subscribe, help your boy, help your boy, girl. But anyways, so we need to talk about CJ. Of course, he blew up with the Whoopty song, did his thing. He had some ties to French Montana. I don't know if French Montana got him his label deal or whatever the fuck. Has some ties with him. Sorry, see him fly. Had some ties with him. Blew up with the song. Of course, the song. He kind of remixed the "Exposing Me" beat by K.A.Vuitton and Mimo 600. That's why I didn't want to give that much credit, because you kind of had the formula, if you will, of how to tackle the song. It wasn't like you just ran this beat. You gotta have a formula of how to do it. There's been countless of remixes of that song, regardless. But anyways, so I didn't want to give it to him. And he just added a little. The sample was nice that he added, but still. But hey, he did his thing. He released his EP, which was just atrocious. You know, Dream Dog killed him on that feature she had on the EP, and yeah, we have not really heard from him after that. You know, a lot of people been making accusations that, oh, he's not really a blood, he's not really hound or whatever he is. He's from Staten Island. He's not what he claims. So he just got beef with them niggas, from niggas who's like they don't f with the hounds or the whoopties. I don't know what their set is actually called. So I'm gonna just, whatever his ass claiming, he's not affiliated with those bloods. And also, like, he has beef with the Crips, and he also has beef with the other niggas. Like, nigga, you ain't part of this shit. Fuck you. So this nigga just has beef all around instead of just beefing with one set. And then the rap niggas don't believe him as well. So we just sitting here just confused. Anyway, shout out my nigga Knuckles Brim, by the way. Anyways, we also here to talk about it. So anyways, 22 G's was on Adam 22, well, doing an interview with Adam 22 on No Jumper. Sorry, my words are just spazzing. But basically, he was talking to Adam 22, and listen, Adam does give good interviews. I know at times I be killing the nigga. It's just like, yo, listen, on No Jumper, enough for the bullshit, nigga. Just do that on Adam 22. I ain't come here for that bullshit, okay? I come here. I like you talking to like the niggas that don't get that much credit, the underground niggas more. I get it. You doing this thing that's great for you. I don't want to hear about that bullshit. I get it promoted on your other platforms or whatever. No, nigga, do that on. Make light of it here and there, but I just don't want a whole segment. Like, there was a point this nigga, like, they spent like a nice 6 minutes talking about like Tiger's piece, and I'm like, I don't even come here for this bullshit, my nigga. But anyways, what was he talking? What was he talking? We talking about thing. My nigga, yeah. So basically, he was interviewing 22 G's, and he was just like, oh, he was explaining to him like, oh, we had a CJ interview lined up, but basically somebody on the media team of No Jumper posted on Instagram or whatever their page is like, oh, some beef shit between either him and 22 G's, or maybe somebody claiming CJ's not who he says he is, blah blah blah. And then CJ's like, nah, I ain't gonna do this shit. And even 22 G's is like, nah, if we interview, Adam asked 22 G's, if we interviewed CJ, would you still come do the interview with us? It's like, yeah, y'all ain't part of it. Y'all just doing, y'all do some new shit. And then I just really had to look at it like, CJ, you a hoe. Because listen. There's a channels like me. There's various other channels that talk shit about people, right? I give my opinion on it. Just like the Breakfast Club gives opinions, and Adam 22 and all these other more. There's not 100% of niggas is gonna fuck with you or like you won't understand the fucking movement at the end of the day. So you just seeing people, it's a media at the end of the day. If y'all two niggas is beefing, niggas gonna cover it. So, with that being said, if they post that shit, don't just, oh, you posted, I'm not gonna do the interview with you. He's just like a big fucking baby, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? It's different if 22 G's and fucking Adam was, like, that's his man's. Then it's like, yeah, you ain't gonna go into, yeah, because they might be a little biased. But nah. And I just look at this as trash. Like, your fame is dwindling. If a nigga's reaching out to do an interview with you, why would you not do an interview with you? Especially on a big platform like No Jumper. Just makes no fucking sense. I don't know. Because do you know how many times? Shit, Nicki Minaj is one of the most. How many times has Joe Budden said some bullshit about him, and she invited Joe Budden on her show, and then she went to go do the podcast with Joe Budden and them. Even though that nigga has his claims and all this shit he was talking, in her opinion, about her, she still went to go do the show, and she ran her fucking narrative. Same with 6ix9ine. Yes, you can hate the nigga, but this nigga knows how to run his narrative and say his shit. You know, when he came out, he didn't want to do the interview with academics. He was contacting the Joe Buddens, the Charlemagnes, all these other niggas like, let me hop on. Let me do an interview with y'all niggas. When he say this would be the biggest interview, he don't give a fuck if you like him or not. He just wants to go on a platform, on different platforms, and talk his shit. And that's what you should be doing. Now, I'm not saying you are as hated as 6ix9ine, but you should be accepting these opportunities to get your brand out there. Because listen, my nigga, listen, 6ix9ine was scorching at the time. He was doing what he was doing. Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. We ain't even gonna talk about her. But like, yo ass, bro, you kind of need that promo. Especially if niggas trying to talk to you. Because your 15 minutes of fame is gone. So if a nigga's willing to talk to you, might as well take that shit. Like, at least 6ix9ine had consistent songs to back his shit up. Nigga, you just had Whoopty. And again, I ain't gonna give you credit for that. You had the formula for that shit. So, nigga, either put the work in and come back, or nah. Cause this is just ridiculous. Like, how emotional do you have to be to not do that? Shit, you could even explain and said, I don't want to talk about that, whatever the fuck. Cause niggas brought it up before in other interviews about the hound stuff, and you claiming what you're not. You claiming hound, but you're not hound, and you answered it. So what makes the difference between somebody who's not even, probably not Adam, runs the social media or whatever, and posts this because it's news or whatever the fuck, and you being like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna go now. That's Adam's perspective. If CJ wants to reply and he brings a video saying, oh, that's not true, blah 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 blue, this is exactly what happened, cool. But until then, my nigga, use a hoe. That's all I gotta say about that shit. But yeah, what do you feel? Do y'all still remember Whoopty, or y'all think that shit long gone? Put that shit in the comments below. Check out the links in the description. I know you gonna fuck with it. And yeah, like, subscribe, help your boy out. Check out some other videos I got. And yeah, that's it. It's been your friendly neighborhood K.A., and I'm signing off for today. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all. What you got? Aye.